Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, everyone. This is Raul Marcano, and he is a clarinet player. And I met him last week as we were playing Madame Butterfly down in Miami and Naples. And as we got to be, more acquainted and started chatting, I found out that he was actually a graduate of the Lisa's Clarinet Shop Repair School. He's gone 2 levels in that. And as we all know, I'm an ambassador, the Florida ambassador for Lisa's repair courses and also for her clarinet sales. So I just wanted to talk to Raul for a few minutes and get some impressions from him about what he thought of the course and what he might be doing with his repair in the future. So good morning, Raul. And so my first question, I guess, is how did you get started on your repair journey and your travels through the repair world?
Well, me, I always kind of when going through my undergrad, I always thought I wanted to develop kind of like an alternate stream of income, like ideally something that is, music adjacent. And I also kind of juggled stuff like sound engineering, but eventually I just kind of bit the bullet and started with repair. My first kind of foray into it was one of the Music Medica starter kits. They sell you this like little toolbox
Mhm.
with some of the basic stuff and a little manual. And I got a couple clarinets off of Goodwill for like $30 each, and we started doing the repairs on those. And after it's probably maybe around 6 months, I found the Lisa's Clarinet Shop courses.
Okay.
Started with level one, which was well, in kind of rehashing what I saw with the Music Medic kit, but well, a little more formal and like actually taught by people to do it rather than me
Yeah.
watching videos online or just kind of banging my head against it.
So it filled out the information a little bit more and gave you more details and more
Yeah,
and some
and we all
feedback too. Yeah.
well, yeah. So the feedback I think was kind of the most critical part of the course. Having someone that can see you, even if they don't have like the best resolution of the camera. Like this is the camera I use. I had it set up on a little thing over here on the table
Hmm. Hmm.
to get the bird's eye view. But even with that, the professors can really help you out a lot.
Nice. And then you went on to level two.
Yeah, started doing some kind of more advanced stuff and getting some more tools. Started on a bass clarinet,
Mm-hmm.
did a Bundy. Yeah.
And you were telling me the other day that after you went through levels two, you were able to do some work. You did like an overhaul, you told me, and some work for people. Have you gotten some work from that since then?
Yeah, mostly since I play in like a community band here. It's
Hmm.
all voluntary, and most of the people there are like professional musicians or mostly like band directors.
Hmm.
So I've been able to get some clients through there. And after doing some of the smaller stuff for them, I change a tenant cork and
Hmm. Hmm.
maybe I fix the crow's foot a few times.
Right.
And then eventually they asked me to do an overhaul.
Right. Terrific. And that's what Lisa's always saying is that after, level two, you can pretty much be paying for the course by getting to know band directors, getting some start work with them, and then proceeding to do more repairs, just like you described. So
Yeah.
that's great. I'm glad to hear that. What are your future plans? Do you intend to continue repairing? Do you have ambitions to be doing more? I mean, because I know you're going into graduate school. And to me, I think it would be a great source of income, like you were talking about, a stream of income while you're in school and still, dealing with musicians and
Mhm.
adjacent, like you said.
Well, yeah, it sort of ends up depending on where I go to grad school and stuff and
Mhm.
what kind of the music scene looks like. I would like to at some point do an apprenticeship
Ah,
or at least, start working at a shop
right,
and be
right.
able to learn the trade from and also somewhere that has, sort of the more advanced tools.
Mm-hmm.
because right now I actually have a project that's kind of stalled because I need a lathe or a bench motor, I kind of or stuff to be able to make screws, taps and
Yeah.
dies and that sort of stuff, and that's a big investment.
Right. So working in a shop would give you access to those tools so you can learn how to use them and go on from there.
Yeah. hmm
Mhm.
And
I know.
also kind of more kind of reputation in the industry to be able to move up, or if at some point I want to move from wherever I go to grad school, I already have some contacts in the industry that can
Right.
maybe help me start somewhere else and such.
Perfect. Sounds like you're you know in a position where you can move forward with this. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think.
I know Lisa also offers level 3 and 4 repair, and I know that the person that she uses in Chicago for her setups went through those courses, and she also offers some one-on-one apprentice, well, side by side, some private lessons. So
Mhm.
I know that if you ever want to take more courses through there, they're available. But it sounds like
Yeah.
you got a good foundation. That's good to know. It's really good to
Yeah.
know.
Well, I think after level two, you like before doing level three, you do like an intensive where you
Mhm,
actually go in person to a place. I don't know if it's a week or something, a little less.
mhm.
But
Right, 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 right. Okay. Well, that's great. I appreciate your time. Is there would you say that you were satisfied with the information that you got from these first two levels through Lisa's and the way that you were taught?
yeah, I
Good.
think I got a lot of
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know. I know you work with Bruce, who is an old friend of mine. Um, he's no longer there, but they still have video. My husband's taking this course, and he's been watching
it.
videos that Bruce made, so he's still there. But we
Okay.
have some more teachers. We have a handful of really great techs and teachers that are involved in doing this now. So it's a little bit different than when you went through it, but I appreciate your time and I appreciate your good words, and I hope to see you again soon someday.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.